So last week we talked about what's a film trailer. This week we'll talk about what's the purpose of a film trailer. Now, we all discussed last week how we love a good film trailer. So we're going to talk about what a film trailer does. What it promotes, what it shows. So the first thing that it shows is the genre. Now, by looking at a film trailer, we know what genre this film's going to be. Whether it's action, whether it's romantic comedy, whether it's thriller, sci-fi, we all know through the trailer what type of film it's going to be. And there's things like having different actors and the way the film and the iconography used in films is used. You can see what type of genre it is. For example, if we look at the Avengers trailer, for example, this trailer has blowing up and the common characters like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Samuel L. Jackson, they're mainly known to do action films and films that have good endings, good storylines. So we know that this film is to do with an action, and obviously their work in the previous films, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, we know that there's something about this film that's going to be good. And also bringing a trailer out, it just builds up a fan base. So it brings all the fans from each of the films. Take Avengers for example again. It brings all the fans that are fans of Thor, that are fans of all Marvel stuff, all their characters, that are fans of the actors and the actresses that are playing different roles in the film. They all brings them all together, and through this we know what type of film it will be, and that's why they use trailers. They put in the characters or the main actors or actresses in it to make the customers want to come, to make the customers want to be a part of the film, to know what the film's going to be about, and to set a trend, use word of mouth to really get people to come and see the film, to give it ratings. Trailers are used for is to show location. Now, we can see whether it's a low concept trailer or a high concept trailer, so you can tell where they've done it. For example, take Kidulthood, Adulthood. They are done by Revolver, and they are low concept films. They are targeted at a local target audience, and they are set in different areas that would relate to the target audience. It's set in Shepherd's Bush, it's set in Ladbroke Grove, it's set in Acton, it's set in different places, so it makes the audience want to come and want to see, what's this about? Another thing that film trailers reveal is who is their... Obviously, we talked about target audience, we talked about building a fan base and all that, but it also... and location, obviously, but it also reveals who is sponsoring the film. For example, who's the distributors, who's the producers, the directors, who is actually in the post-production, the pre-production, the distribution, the marketing, all those different stages. Now, that can also entice a new fan base. For example, people who are really into Revolver films, they're probably most likely to go and see films like Kidulthood, like Adulthood. Obviously, go and see the film. This can help because the trailer gives this away. It gives you... Usually at the front it will be the name of the company that is producing the film, and you'll be like, this is a Universal film, and you can feel more engaged and know what to expect from these type of films. So whether it's Revolver or Universal, you kind of can understand if it's going to be a low concept or a high. As we discussed before, you know that the trailers are left with cliffhangers, and this is the key thing about trailers. They make you want to know what else is going to be in the story, whether it's a part 2 or whatever. It really entices you to want to go and see it, and that's one of the main purposes, is just to make the audience want to go and see it. So tune in next week, and we'll probably still be talking about film trailers and how and what other people think of film trailers. So see you next week.